Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Iron and this is Iron's Tech. Today I want to have a little look at a pair of headphones that I realised I hadn't talked about yet in any of my videos. I was watching a movie using my headphones and I thought, oh, I haven't reviewed these yet, so I thought I'd do that today. I got these headphones about 7 years ago, so I've had these a long time. And I have used them mostly at home only for reasons I will talk about in a little bit. These headphones are the Technica ATH M30x headphones, and they come in this nice leather feel bag. Nice little tie at the top there. Keeps them reasonably safe. I would have preferred a hard case, but to be honest, this bag has done very well at keeping them safe. They are still in very good condition. Let's get them out and take a look. Here they are. They fold up really nicely. They just turn into this little ball. And you just pop them out like that. And here they are. Okay, so the specifications for these headphones, they are closed back dynamic headphones. They're completely sealed. No sound's going to go through the back of there. They're 40mm drivers, which gives a real nice sound. Plenty of bass, just not excessive, you know, they're not bassy headphones, but there is bass there. Frequency response is, you got 15 all the way up to 22,000 hertz, so not quite as high as the M30x from the same family, but they have done the job for me very well. 96 decibel sensitivity. Impedance on these is 47 ohms, and the weight is 220 grams, not including the cable. So they're not too heavy at all. They're not too heavy. As I said, I use these mostly in my house, and the main reason for that is, one, they do not have Bluetooth, they are just your standard cabled headphones, and the other reason is they have a non-detachable cable. This cable is huge. It's a very long cable. I think it's 3 meters, am I thinking that's right? It's very long cable, and taking this commuting anywhere would be very inconvenient, and that is not at all what these headphones are for. I have my commuting headphones, which are my Soundcore headphones that I've shown before in previous videos. I also have my earbuds from Soundcore as well. But these have been great for when I've been in my house, and you know, I've been using them for, as I said, 7 years, and they're still going strong. The ear pads are going a tiny bit, but generally speaking, they're still in very good condition. They've been very robust. When I first got them, I was a tiny bit worried about these little cables hanging on the side here, but they've held up fine. I've had no problems with these whatsoever. They've never dropped out or cut out or made any weird noises. They've been very good. Over the time I've had them, they've started a little bit creaky occasionally, but even then you can do all this and there's still not a lot of creaking coming out of them. They're pretty robust headphones, you know. They're very good, very well built. I like how simple they are, quite stylish, quite sleek. They've got this nice little silver symbol on the side, Technica symbol. Just got the name of the headphones on the side there. Very easy to adjust. You just slide up, slide down. There's no clicking, it just slides to any size. And again, I said I use them for watching movies. That is one of the things I use them for. They are comfortable enough to put them on my head, watch a film, and kind of forget they're there. Especially after I've had them so long, they've stretched out to be a nice size to fit my head. They're very light. They are mostly made of plastic. They don't weigh very much at all. Nice, light. The drivers in these are 40mm drivers, and they sound great. They sound really good. The one thing lacking is bottom end. They don't have much bass. The bass is there, and it's very well reproduced, but it's not very strong. It's not very in your face, as it were. My Soundcore headphones have much stronger bass. I would say these are more accurate in the bass, but they're definitely not as strong. The mids are very pronounced and very clear. And these are quite, I'd say, almost clinical sounding headphones. I have used them for music editing a little bit. I use them to check audio levels on various things because they are very, very accurate, and just you can hear tiny details on these that get lost on other headphones. They're not as enjoyable to listen to as, say, something like my Soundcore headphones, but in terms of being accurate and picking out little details in tracks, these are amazing. Really good headphones. In terms of the sound isolation, these are 7 years old. They don't come with any noise cancelling or anything like that, but they're very good at blocking out the sound. I mean, I can wear these when I have other people in the room watching television or making lots of noise, doing other things, and these do a pretty good job of just blocking out the background sound. It's just isolation from the shape of the headphones, from the leather cups. They're quite thick leather. So nothing too fancy, nothing too clever, but they do a pretty good job. The one thing I would say about these headphones is they come from a family of headphones. It's basically the ATH M something X series, and there's a lot of different ones in that family. And more recently they started releasing a BT version of some of the headphones. I think at the moment they've got the M30x, which would be the closest to these in terms of a Bluetooth version. So if you were looking for something like these for commuting, the M20x BT would be the ones to go for. And they've got a higher model, which is the M50x. Those are incredible sounding headphones. They have a lot more in the bottom end as well, so they're very nice generally to listen to music. They have changeable cables, so you can take the cable out and switch it for a shorter one, unlike on this where you're stuck with your 3-meter cable. They also have a Bluetooth version of that M50x headphones as well, so there are quite a lot of options now compared to when I got these 7 years ago. So it's definitely worth having a look into the various ones. If you do just want something for home use, to not go out and about, something very simple, just a pair of plug-in headphones that are very accurate, good for watching movies, listening to detailed music. These have been really good for that, and they've lasted. They're still very tough, very strong, very little wear, and a tiny bit coming off of the leather here, but minimal, very minimal. One final little thing I've got is this is one of the larger jack plugs. So this can plug into my audio interface, so music equipment, studio equipment. These were originally released and promoted as studio headphones, I believe. But the great thing is this just screws off. Then you've got your normal mini jack, which I can plug into my laptop or phone or whatever else, iPad. Yeah, very nice, very convenient. So those have been my thoughts on the Audio Technica ATH M30x headphones that I use in my house. Again, I would not recommend these for commuting due to the excessively long cable, but around the house, they have been very good. My name is Iron, this is Iron's Tech, and thank you again for listening.